Hi everyone, so in this week's video I'm going to show you how I created this neon ombre set with the encapsulated Tutti Fruity glitter dots from Glitterbee. So to start off this set I'm going in with Glass Slippers by Glitterbels and I'm laying down a clear base. The main reason I do this is so that when I'm fading my ombre colour up towards the cuticle that it doesn't get stuck in the ridge between where the tip meets the natural nail plate, and it just creates a nice fade and doesn't leave like a line directly across the nail. So I do this on all 10 nails, and I do start off every set of nails I do by doing this, just because most of the time when I start a set of nails I don't actually know what finger's going to be ombre, and we kind of decide as we go along. So this is just kind of the start and prep for me to then go in with my colours and the designs.
Then we burned it to the ground, and we could be together, baby. But I gotta leave soon. Everybody's listening now, but we got nothing to lose. When I met you in the summer.
I'm now going in with Bright Blue by Glitterbels, and I'm placing a bead down at the tip of the nail, fading it down towards the tip and then reversing the brush up to fade it up towards the cuticle. And you can see that the colour fades up nicely and it doesn't fall in the ridges of where the tip meets the nail, and this is because I put the clear base down before it. So I then move over onto the middle finger and I'm using Flamingo Feather for both the middle and the thumbnail, and then Tangerine on the index finger. Both hands are symmetrical in this set, so there's nothing changed on the opposite hand, and I'm just doing the exact same technique, placing the bead at the tip of the nail, fading down, and then reversing the brush up to fade up towards the cuticle.
And I came to your town, we fell in love, then we burned it to the ground, and we could be together, baby. But I gotta leave soon. Everybody's listening now, but we got nothing to lose.
So this is a part that I've not actually shown in any of my other videos, I don't think, but when I'm doing an ombre I will always go back in with the colour again and just go over the same area just to make sure that none of the colours went transparent once it's dried into the nail, and this will just make sure that the colour's really popping. And when I'm doing this there's nothing different from the technique, it's just the exact same, fading down towards the tip and reversing straight back up towards the cuticle. It's just to make sure that the colour really pops.
They say Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like bogles, you can come on the tour bus, just please no photos.
So moving on to the best part of the nails, as always my favourite, glitter. I'm going in with Glitterbels Glass Slippers again, and I'm laying down a really thin layer of the clear just so that it doesn't add any bulk to the nails, and it just gives the dots something to adhere to. This is the Tutti Fruity mix from Glitterbee. The link will be in the description box below. This mix is absolutely stunning and it will go with any sort of summer neon bright sets of acrylics that clients are wanting. So I use my wet brush to pick them up individually and place them onto the wet acrylic, and just doing this slowly, working from the cuticle area down towards the tip of the nail. It is really time consuming, but it is worth it when you see the final result, as always.
Everybody's listening now, but we got nothing to lose. When I met you in the summer, when I met you in the summer, when I met you in the summertime with your fine ass, Merlot in that wine glass, she dope as hell from Jersey, baby. White girl, but the curves are crazy, and she up all night like Adderall. She like sushi too, we compatible. And these other guys average, so they mad to know, cause I'm ill like a dragon roll. Got cover girls in my room, but they don't need no makeup though. They just trying to party, live too fast to take it slow. Got summer flings and these summer things, but we just making memories. Just promise you'll remember me in that time when I met you in the summer, and I came to your town. We fell in love, then we burned it to the ground, and we could be together, baby.
So I'm now going in with Peachable Cover by Glitterbels, of course, and this is my favourite colour for ombres, especially neons. And I'm just applying the bead to the centre of the nail and then fading it down towards the tip. I work in small sections up towards the cuticle, that's just personal preference. And I do this step just on all 4 ombre nails on each hand.
They say Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like pogos, you can come on the tour bus, just please no photos. Fuck their eye like Somo, cause we be going off on the off nights. Cause I've been on every single song I put my pin on. No, they don't know, or maybe they starting to. Cause I work so hard that it's hard to lose. Top spot, I'm taking that face to face. Got a bottle in my hand, I'm facing that. Cause if winning is a habit, then I've been an addict. Every night it's cinematic. When you roll with us, and we won't live forever, but I will remember when I met you in the summer. And I came to your town. We fell in love, then we burned it to the ground. And we could be together, baby. But I gotta leave soon. And everybody's listening now. Oh, we got nothing to lose. When I met you in the summer. I met you in the summer. When I met you in the summertime with your fine ass, Merlot in that wine glass, she dope as hell from Jersey, baby. White girl, but the curves are crazy, and she up all night like Adderall. She like sushi too, we compatible. And these other guys average, so they mad to know, cause I'm ill like a dragon roll. Got cover girls in my room, but they don't need no makeup though. They just trying to party, live too fast to take it slow. Got summer flings and these summer things, but we just making memories. Just promise you'll remember me in that time when I met you in the...
So I'm now going back in with glass slippers and capping all of the nails, and this is just so that when I go in with my file routine, I'm not going to buff away and take away any of the fades that I've created with the acrylic. I also use the clear to build up the structure of the nail. Some people may do that with the colours. Everybody's got personal preferences in how they do the nail. This is just personally what I do. So I've got a separate video on how I encapsulate the glitter dots, and it will be linked in the description box below, just as it can be a bit more tricky. So it'll be linked there, just if you want to go and watch that separately, then feel free to do so.
They say Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like pogos, you can come on the tour bus, just please no photos. Fuck their eye like Somo, cause we be going off on the off nights. Cause I've been on every single song I put my pin on. No, they don't know, or maybe they starting to. Cause I work so hard that it's hard to lose. Top spot, I'm taking that face to face. Got a bottle in my hand, I'm facing that. Cause if winning is a habit, then I've been an addict. Every night it's cinematic. When you roll with us, and we won't live forever, but I will remember when I met you in the summer. And I came to your town. We fell in love, then we burned it to the ground. And we could be together, baby. But I gotta leave soon. And everybody's listening now. Oh, we got nothing to lose. When I met you in the summer. I met you in the summer. When I met you in the summertime with your fine ass, Merlot in that wine glass, she dope as hell from Jersey, baby. White girl, but the curves are crazy, and she up all night like Adderall. She like sushi.
So to start off my filing routine, I go in with my 180 grit file and I file both side walls, make sure that they're nice and straight, then over the top of the nail, round the cuticle area. Once I'm happy with that, I then flip the hand around and straighten up the tip of the nail. Just looking at it from a different angle helps sometimes. And then I'll go in with my buffer block and just buff the nail just to take away any roughness and to smooth the nail out.
And I came to your town. We fell in love, then we burned it to the ground. And we could be together, baby. But I gotta leave soon. Everybody's listening now, but we got nothing to lose. When I met you in the summer.
So now I'm applying my crystals and I'm using the Kira Sky Dip Base Essential to adhere them to the nail, and I do apply this directly onto the nail once it's been filed, not after a top coat. I feel that they dry a lot faster this way and you don't get a lot of working time, so that's the only downside, but I do prefer it. And these are the Fuchsia Shimmer, I'm sure that's how you say it, crystals in the size 5 and 8 or 9, 12 and 16 I'm sure, and I'm applying them just to the middle finger and the thumb.
Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like bogles. You can come on the tour bus, just please no photos. But they're all like Somo. Cause we be going off on the off nights. Cause I've been on every single song I put my pin on now. They don't know, or maybe they starting to. Cause I work so hard that it's hard to lose. Top spot, I'm taking that face to face. Got a bottle in my hand, I'm facing that.
For my top coat, I'm using the Glitterbels No Wipe top coat, and this top coat is absolutely amazing. It's super shiny and it doesn't lose its shine after a couple of days like some do. I'm just applying this to all the nails and then curing under the LED lamp for 60 seconds. If it was a UV lamp, it would be 2 minutes.
We burned it to the ground. And we could be together, baby. But I gotta leave soon. Everybody's listening now, but we got nothing to lose. When I met you in the summer. When I met you in the summer.
Applying the cuticle oil around the cuticles and massaging it in gently. This is just to add the oils back to the nail as we've just dehydrated them and took them all out. Thank you for watching. All the products will be listed in the description box below, and be sure to check out Glitterbee's website. Their glitter mixes are amazing. All my social media links will be below, and be sure to like the video if you did like it and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification as well so that you get notifications when I upload. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you again next week.